Hello. So continuing on with our guitar miking techniques, electric guitar miking techniques. Miking up the amplifier. There's one other microphone type which I want to talk to you about, and this is this guy here. This is an SE R1 ribbon microphone. Many types of ribbon microphones. This one's quite reasonably priced, as are many of the others. The characteristic of this is different from our dear old dynamic microphone, our Shure SM57 here, and our condenser microphone, which is the AKG 414 or similar. This guy has a much warmer sound. Some people might say duller sound. That's not always a bad thing, because the digital characteristic is just a technical reason. But a lot of digital recording, as opposed to tape recording in the old days, digital can put a little, can appear to be overly bright sometimes, a bit brittle. These can sometimes be very good for recording electric guitars for that reason, because it makes them warmer. Also, very good for acoustic guitars as well, for the same reason. So it's not I wouldn't call it a general purpose microphone. Whereas this guy here is a general purpose microphone. This is definitely a general purpose microphone. This is a more studied use. It won't work for everything. So if you have if you have a limited budget, then obviously go for the dynamic microphone. The SM57 or 58 for vocals is by far the most used microphone. It gets used for studios. It gets used all the time in live situations. It's a really good workhorse. But anyway, I just thought I'd point that out to you, because you can pick this up quite cheap, and if you can stretch your budget, then these are the three: condenser, dynamic, and ribbon mic. Those are the three that are the three different types of microphone that you use in any form of studio recording, as far as I'm aware. Okay. Now, just to finish off, what I've shown you here is my view of basic recording based on, 20-30 years experience, right? Most of the techniques I've showed you here is what I use in my everyday work, right? I don't really do much else from that, and that goes for the acoustic guitar recording as well. These work most of the time for any given situation. That goes for the acoustic and as well as the electric. Now, there are many engineers and professionals that know way more about this than I do out there, who will say, oh, well, you can do this with a mic, you can do this with the electric guitar, and all completely valid, but these are the basics. And if you start off doing that, if you get the source sound absolutely imperative, you get as good as you can for that. As far as your environment is concerned, if it's a bad environment, get close into the speaker. If it's a good environment, you can pull it out a bit. Or if it's a good environment and you want to add another microphone as well, bang that straight up to the speaker, and find a good space in the room using a condenser microphone where that will pick up the sound of the room and greatly enhance the sound of the guitar, if that's what's required. Okay? That's all I have to say. Have fun.